Hi, I'm CWT and I wanted to quickly talk about Adsense. So everyone with the YouTube channel or a website, pretty much almost everyone's goal is to get monetized and get AdSense so they can start like having ads and making money because that's the goal of what most people are doing. And I'm on a lot of like forums and I hear a lot of people talking about, trying to get monetized because on YouTube you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, and with websites it's differently. Like monetization is really based off, viewership to the website, and if Google thinks they can make money off your website. So I hear a lot of people talking about it as like that's their goal. And while I think like when you have like a YouTube channel or website, goals are very important, I just wanted to quickly tell everyone what AdSense really is, and I don't really think it does what most people are thinking it does. So this is kind of like a story about me that takes place a few years ago when I really make my first website, and it starts gaining a lot of traction, and it was like, it was nice. Like I was getting about 1,000 views a week, and I decided to apply for AdSense. So I apply for AdSense, and then I get approved, and then I put the code on my website, and suddenly my website starts like putting ads, and I was like, this is nice. AdSense would give me a nice little boost. I'll start making some money, and that's when I found out that AdSense doesn't really work the way that most people think it does. First off, you don't really make money unless the advertiser makes money, and by that I mean that if I'm on a website and it's monetized and I see an ad and I keep scrolling, well, that website didn't really make any like money off me seeing the ad. If I click the ad and interact with the ad and buy the product, then they make money based off base. So basically, if you have ads on your website or on your YouTube, you don't really make that much money unless they make money. Like they actually click on the ad, and even then, it's only a few cents. Like someone clicks on the ad and interacts with it, you might make like 20 cents or something. So really, like when I was getting like 1,000 views a week, I was only making like $3 every few months, which is obviously nothing. And even though it was cool having like ads on the website, it didn't really transition to like that much of a profit. Also, I see a lot of people talking about AdSense, and they're like, yeah, when I get ads on my website or YouTube channel, then Google will start boosting, my YouTube channel or website, and then I'll start getting more and more of a viewer base. And that's really not true either. First off, there is one thing that is true for almost everyone, and that pretty much everybody hates ads. Like no one likes seeing ads. And even though I like personally don't think it's that big of a deal, I don't really like seeing ads either. Like when you're on a website and all you see is ads, or on a YouTube and then you get the double ad, like a lot of people, if they're not really interested in the video, they're interested in the website, they'll just stop going to it because they liked it before when there was no ads. So like I was saying, on the old website I had, I was getting like 1,000 views a week, and when I started putting ads on there, that changed where I lost like a lot of viewers actually because people didn't like seeing the ad. So I see a lot of people on forums and everything, for YouTube especially, talking about how when they get monetized, it's gonna like boost their channel and they're suddenly gonna do it. And that's simply not true. When you have a YouTube channel or website, or when you're trying to do a certain kind of entertainment, there's only one thing that's gonna make your stuff seen, and that's you. Like you have to learn how to market yourself and your brand and your site or your channel, and you have to learn to do your own marketing. Like YouTube's not gonna do your marketing for you. And that's just a fact of life. Like YouTube's not going to do your marketing for you unless you pay them to. So if you're hoping that AdSense is going to like boost your channel, it's really not. And this is what I recommend for people who are currently trying to get monetized. I wouldn't really focus on getting your channel ready for monetization. I would focus on making really good content and basically seeing how to get your viewer base as big as possible. And that's really my goals. Like with this channel, and I own a lot of different websites and everything, my goal is not currently to make or to sell ad space. It's to get my viewership as large as possible, and then maybe like in the future monetize it. But really, I wouldn't start monetizing your site or your channel until you're ready to, like, basically it's big enough where you're going to make a profit, and big enough where you could sell your own stuff. Like if you look at it and it's like, yeah, like you look at your channel and you're like, yeah, if I have an ad, probably no one's going to interact with it, then you probably shouldn't have the ad in the first place. So I would just focus on growing an audience, and then when you're there, then you can do monetization. But really, it's not going to do that much. Like if you're doing something like that, I would start selling your own stuff first. Like I would maybe make a store or something like your own, and then start selling it. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Like, as someone who has interacted with AdSense, that's just like, I feel like people should know that it's not going to do exactly what they're hoping it is, and people should know exactly what it is and when to really do it. That's really all for this. Like, subscribe. Thank you for listening, and that's all. See you soon. Bye.